Hello everyone, welcome to this video. This video is about Express Framework. Let's begin with what is Express Framework. Express is a minimal and flexible Node.js web application framework that provides a robust set of features to develop web and mobile applications. It facilitates the rapid development of node-based web applications. Next, we have some features of Express Framework. Allows to set up middlewares to respond to HTTP requests. It defines a routing table which is used to perform different actions based on HTTP method and URL. Third feature allows to dynamically render HTML pages based on passing arguments to templates. Next, installing Express. Firstly, install the Express framework globally using npm so that it can be used to create a web application using no terminal. Next, npm install express, npm space install space express space -save. So this command is to be given to save the installation locally in the node modules directory and creates a directory express inside node modules. So you should install the important modules along with the express. They are body parser. This is a node.js middleware for handling JSON, raw, text and URL encoded from data. Next module, cookie parser. Parse cookie header and populate request cookies with an object key by the cookie names. Third, multer. This is a node.js middleware for handling multi-part form data. Here we have one example. It is a very basic Express app which starts a server and listens on port 8081 for connection. This app responds with hello world for request to the home page. For every other path, it will respond with a 404 not found. This code is a basic example of a server written using Express, a web application framework for Node.js. In the first line, where express equal to require express is given. This line imports the express module, making its functionality available in the current script. In the second line, where app equal to express method is given. This line creates an instance of the express application. This app object is where you can configure routes and middlewares for your server. And in the third line, app.get method is given. This code defines a route for the HTTP GET method at the root URL. When a client makes a GET request to the root URL, the server responds by sending the string hello world back to the client. In the fourth line, where server equal to app.listen is given. So this line starts a server on the port 8081. The app.listen method takes two arguments, the port number to listen on and a callback function that is called once the server starts successfully. Next we have where host equal to server.address method dot address. This line retrieves the host address on which the server is running. This will typically be 0.0.0.0. Next we have where port equal to server.address method dot port. This line retrieves the port number on which the server is listening. Next we have console.log. Within that we have example app listening at HTTP. This line logs a message to the console indicating that the server is running and at which URL it can be accessed. So this code sets a basic Express server that listens for incoming HTTP requests on port 8081 and responds with the hello world when a GET request is made to the root URL. This is the output of the code when you run the code successfully. The address indicates that the server is running and can be accessed at http:/127.0.0.1 colon 8081. Request and response. Express application uses a callback function whose parameters are request and response objects. The request object represents the HTTP request and has properties for the request query, string, parameters, body, HTTP headers, and so on. Next, response object. The response object represents the HTTP response that an Express app sends when it gets an HTTP request. You can print request and response objects, which provides a lot of information related to HTTP request and response, including cookies, sessions, URL, etc. So this is about the basics of Express framework.